Oh, hey y'all, how's it going? Fatty here, and today I'm bringing you the top 5 rat holes and hidden bases in the new map, the Lost Island, and let's not waste any more of your time and jump straight into it. Coming in at number 1, this one's going to be located at 21.663.6, and this is going to be located in one of the Magmasaur little cave locations. Now this one is really nice. It's very hidden. It's very difficult if you haven't found it before, and it's also just a little bit tricky to get inside of the base as well. So it is going to be kind of hidden up here in these rocks. Once you get inside the cave, it's going to be located at 22.165. I think this was flashed really quickly there. Now as you can see, it's kind of hard to jump into, but if you do place a foundation just right, it's easy to kind of just walk inside of it. And once you get back here, it is absolutely just massive. Like I said, it's a little bit trickier to get in here, but that makes it a nice place to actually have defended, because it's going to have a little bit more harder time for people trying to get in here to actually raid you. So this one is going to be just a very, very phenomenal spot, especially for people just starting out, or someone that really is like a solo, duo, trio kind of situation. You'll be able to do a little bit of breeding back here, enough to do some bloodsuckers, stegos, kind of those basic things that you need just to do some raids and stuff. Like I said, it's also located in this Magmasaur cave, so it is a little bit more of a advanced player one, I would say. If you're very like a noob at this or a little Bob, I wouldn't highly recommend this one because it's going to be a little bit more tricky for you to kind of get in and out and do that kind of stuff. But yeah, it's a great spot. When you get a transmitter, then you can just spawn in and out that way, and it is going to be just the most primo spot. Coming in at number 4, this one's going to be located at 87.464.4. Now this one is going to be great just for prefabricating a base or just getting some C4 if you need to go raid a spot that you're really wanting. It is just hidden very well. It's not huge at all, but it's not going to have any direct line of sight for people who are just flying by, scouting like that. So it's going to be one of those spots that's going to be great just to throw down a couple of forages, get that C4 rocking so you can get one of the better spots on the map. Also, it's in the desert. There's not a ton of desert spots, so not a lot of people are going to be over in this area. Coming in at number 3, this one's going to be located at 8680. Now this one is going to be a really good spot. It's very hidden, and it's one of the definitely the larger rat holes that I have found. You got plenty of room to breed up here even. You can put a little tiny cliff plat and get some bloodstalkers or some stegos up there, as well as just fit enough stuff to just kind of get you rocking and rolling. There's not a great direct line of sight. There is one larger cave that has 2 entrances that's kind of nearby, so this could also be a great spot if you're looking to fob that spot. Also, it's just really located to a lot of metal, also near the mantises. Just real quick before we get any further, the channel's been doing really well lately. It's really been exploding. We're at 6.6k views, or 6.6k subs. We're almost to 7k. I'm really trying to make a push to the end of the year to try to hit 7k. So if you guys haven't, please like, comment, and subscribe. Help me get that little bit more there. We only are 400 subs, less than that away from getting there. So I definitely think we can hit it near the end of the year. So if you guys haven't send it to a friend, something like that, and I'd really greatly appreciate it. And let's move on to the next 2 spots. Coming in at number 2, this one's going to be located at 21.417.3. Now this is just above the ocean general course to kind of help you get diving in. It's not going to necessarily be the closest course. When I get a little bit closer, I will show you. There's this entrance. It's kind of difficult to find. What I like to do when I'm looking around is just kind of head to the lowest point that you can, and it usually helps you out quite a bit. But again, the closer chords are going to be 2117.7. Now, it is really nice. It's very similar to a pearl cave on the island or something like that. It's got a lot of cool aesthetics to it, but it's also, one of those breach points underwater, which just makes it really difficult to raid. I really like this cave. There's a lot of little spots where you can kind of hide some stuff too if you just are worried about getting raided and trying to keep some of your loot like hidden and whatnot. But it's just going to be a really hard one for people to raid. Especially early game, because you can build in here, and then people are gonna have to swim down quite a large ways to just even try to get like a stego in here. So it's just gonna be really nice. You just got to make sure you build your wall far enough that they can't, just breach the top with stegos and rocket it just a little bit. So just be wary of that. Kind of put some angles on it, and you guys will be really set in this base location. Coming in at that number 1 spot, this one's gonna be located at 23.869.1. Now this one was requested in my last video. I showed this cave spot. I believe it was my number 1 on my last video of hidden base locations. It's a really nice big hidden cave, but this one has a rat hole that people are kind of asking about. So here is this little rat hole. It's actually one of those ones that you have to go underneath the lava just barely for, and then you can kind of crouch up in here. Now this one's gonna be really good, especially if you build out the entire cave, because this one is where you could put maybe some of your cryopods, you know, some of your like blueprints and stuff like that if you're really worried about getting raided or something like that. Just kind of keep it nice and hidden. Also just kind of for raid defenses, right? If they do breach in, this could be a really good secondary standing point. This ledge is very slippery. There's not a ton to be on here. So definitely make sure you put out down some foundations, a cliff plat, something like that, and you'll be really well set off here. It is super hidden. The chords are 23.869, so it's going to be a pretty solid spot. Thank you guys always for watching. If you haven't already, please like, comment, and subscribe, and I will catch you in the next one. Peace.